another day of Vlogmas. Woo! Right. Another day of Vlogmas. So thank you for joining us today. And today we're going to do 5 games that you can play at your Christmas party. So about 3, maybe 4 years ago, my family and I, along with my best friend and her family, we started coming together on Christmas Eve and just kind of hanging out at first. And then we took that to the next step and started incorporating games and just different things and different themes to be a part of our Christmas Eve party. So last year we did a pajama party, and everyone loved it, exchanged gifts, Secret Santa, etc. However, throughout the night we played some party games. So I'm going to tell you about the games that we played, as well as introduce some new games that you can play. If this sounds like something you want to hear, stick around. So game number 1 is what I call Connect 4 Relay Challenge. My family loved this, and the good thing about this particular game is that it can be played by old and young. So what we did was we split ourselves into 2 teams, and then the teams had to run, grab one of the checkers, and then to place it into the game board. And the first team that got 4 in a row, of course, would win. Now, we played that with like the little mini Connect 4 game that we have, the regular size Connect 4. So over the past year, I have been on the hunt at Home Goods for a larger size Connect 4, and I scored one. And I'll be sure to insert the pictures of the one I scored over here. And so for this Connect 4 game, I'm going to do a little twist this year. So one of the things that I'll do is I'm going to mix up the checkers. So on this side will be green and yellow checkers, and then on the other side, of course, green and yellow as well. Last year, what I did was each side had the checkers according to that team's color, but I'm going to mix it up to make it just a little bit harder. So one of the things you do is you put a piece of tape, masking tape is something that's easy to get up. You put that down on the floor, and then you start the game. The first team member runs up, grabs a checker, put it in the game board, and runs back and tags the next team member. And then that team member goes. So that goes on and on until you get 4 in a row. So this is pretty interesting. You have those teams that try to be strategic, and then you have those teams that are just like, let's just get it done. So you can really see what is going to win. Is it the people that have a strategy, or will it be the people that just go by speed and try to get 4 in a row? So that's my first game, Connect 4 Relay. Okay, so now we're going to talk about game number 2, and game number 2 is Jingle Balls Challenge. So I call it Jingle Balls because we're using indoor snowballs. So I picked up these indoor snowballs from Home Goods, and they are made to do an indoor snowball fight. However, we're going to use it a little different. So you split your teams up into teams of 2. You have one team member that you can use a bucket from the Dollar Tree and tie it around that team member's waist. And then about 10 feet away, you have the other team member who's blindfolded, who has the snowballs. The object of the game is to see how many snowballs you can get into your team's bucket in 1 minute or less. So you start the timer and the team start throwing the snowballs, and then the person can catch the snowball. They can move around. They just cannot go above the line that you've drawn in the tape. So both of the teams have to stay, both of the team members, have to stay the same distance apart, and that goes for everyone. So most likely you're going to need 2 people to kind of serve as a referee, one to watch the team member with the bucket, and then the other one to watch the team member with the snowball. So this is one of those minute to win it challenges, and we're using indoor snowballs. It's called Jingle Balls, everyone. So game number 3 that you can play during your Christmas party is a gingerbread house or a gingerbread village challenge. So we recently participated in a gingerbread house challenge where we had to unbox, assemble, and decorate a gingerbread house in 5 minutes or less. It was hilarious. I'm going to link the playlist above, so you guys, if you haven't caught it, the videos, you can definitely take a look at it. When I say it's funny, it is so funny. So you can do something similar, however everyone is there at the same time. Or if you wanted to split people up into teams, you could do a gingerbread village challenge. So each team could get a village. Now, I do know 5 and below, they do have villages that are available. And what you could do is set a time limit. And I'd say don't, in order to make it fun and to make it extra competitive, add that time limit to it. Think Chopped. Like Chopped is one of my favorite TV shows, and I like to see what people can come up with and what they can do and what they can cook in 1, in that limited amount of time, and 2, with the ingredients that they've been given. Similar to the gingerbread house or gingerbread village challenge. You want to give them a small amount of time to do the village, and then you want to also give them a set type of ingredients to build upon. So that should be super fun, super funny. It was so funny, and I did not realize how competitive my family and extended family is until we participated in this gingerbread house challenge. So if you haven't done this before, I suggest that you add this to your Christmas party ideas. So the 4th game idea for Christmas that I want to add is Pictionary. So we picked up Pictionary Air. And when I tell you, this is funny. So one of the things that you can do with the Pictionary Air is you can combine the game Pictionary with charades, because what it allows you to do, it allows you to make the Pictionary game to make it interactive. So for example, if you were trying to say walking in the rain, you could draw the umbrella and the raindrops, and then you can walk underneath the picture. Now, the way that this does is this connects to any smart TV. And if you have an older TV, but you have maybe like a Roku or a Fire Stick or something like that, that type of device connected to your TV, this Pictionary tool can connect to that as well. And what you do is you use your phone, and you have your phone screen to mirror image what is on your TV. And then you draw the picture in front of your phone screen, and it displays on the TV, but you're interacted with the phone screen. Then your team members who are watching this play out on the screen, they then have to guess. Now, instead of using the game pieces, the tokens, and the things that are here that comes with the Pictionary Air, I say to make this very Christmassy, you could do Christmas characters, or you could do Christmas carols, or you could do Christmas movies, or you could do just all things Christmas decor. So whatever the item could be, you could theme it. You could download like maybe the top 100 Christmas carols from Google, and then cut those up and put that list in a bowl, and then have people draw out of the bowl, and then they try to draw it. And so that is my recommendation for game number 4, Pictionary/Charades Christmas version. And the 5th game, last but not least, right? The 5th game, I call this Candy Cane Roundup. Now, this game is a little difficult to play, we're in COVID times, but we're going to assume that everyone is close family and is typically around each other. And what we're doing when we're calling Christmas candy cane Roundup is you will have in your mouth, you'll have candy cane. So you need, if you're going to play maybe like a team version, you would have, everyone would get their own candy cane, and you will also put candy. I suggest like peanut-sized M&Ms because those are a little bit bigger, and make sure the candy canes are individually wrapped. So what you would do is you would have maybe like a team, and everyone would get a color: red, yellow, brown, blue, whatever the colors are in the candy that you're using. If you're using peanut M&Ms, or you could use Starburst candies because those are wrapped, and that way you guys can eat them after the fact. So you use your candy cane, and if I'm the red team, the object of the game is for, in a minute, for me to try to get as many of the red Starburst candies using the candy cane. Here's the tricky part of that. You put your hands behind your back and you put the candy cane in your mouth. And so you're going to use then the hook of the candy cane to try to get your color onto your side. And you can also kind of prevent your other team members or the teams that you're playing against from doing that. And so at the end of 1 minute, what you would do is you would give the number of candies that each team has, you would give them that score, and that's how you determine who won. So if I was the red team and I had 4 candies, and then the yellow team had 2, and then the pink team had 3, then of course the red team with the 4 candies would win. And so that is the candy cane Roundup. So again, this is your girl Yolanda over here at Forever Landa, and hopefully you enjoyed these 5 simple, easy, fun Christmas game party ideas or Christmas party game ideas, and that hopefully you'll go ahead and you will try some of these at your next Christmas party. Now, no, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, so if you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe. You know, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. When we make it to 500 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway. If you haven't, share my content with others. You know, everyone likes people that give, and we are in the season of giving. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you turn on the notification bell. That way you don't miss any more Vlogmas content. So again, it's your girl Yolanda over here at Forever Landa, and we're going to say bye-bye now. See you later.